Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are making the beginner's guide for the DarkFire Heroes, and this one will be not that in-depth as I usually do because the basic mechanics is the same in all the games, so I'll cover the main things. That will be your breakpoints. If you will follow these guidelines, you won't get in the difficult situations, you won't waste resources, and you won't regret your decisions. So let's go. First things first, of course, you want to do all the daily stuff, you want to get the chests and get all the resources. The important thing is, you don't want to spend your resources way too early, and you don't want to level up everyone on your roster, because that will put you in trouble. The most important thing about the game that you might not know, that there are 3 brackets available right now, and it's based on your player level. Your player level increases as you gain XP, and in order to gain XP you need to upgrade your heroes or your spells. So when you level up your hero, you will get specific amount of XP, and it's written right here under the upgrade level up button. So yes, 3 brackets. First one is level 1 to level 15, second group is 16 to 25, and the third one is 26 to a maximum, so there is no upper limit. So if you are a newer player and you want to play comfortable, I would advise to stay in those brackets. So if you hit level 15, you stay there for a while, get stronger before you will move on. Same goes to level 25. I honestly didn't knew that, so I got into the next bracket, and I don't really feel that it's really that hard, so you can overcome that, it's not a problem. But I would stay for a while on level 25, because after that you can get into serious trouble. So be mindful that if you level up higher than that, you will get into the, the big guys league, where all the pay-to-win whales are. The bracket that you are in will affect only your event, the long-term event that are available from time to time. It won't affect your arena. Arena is being affected by your ranking, your current standing, and you will be matchmaking with the other players that have the same trophy score as you are, or at least close to that. Because of the smaller player pool, you might be matched with the guys that are way stronger than you are or way weaker. But overall, from my personal experience so far at level 18, if you are good enough, if you're using the right hero, so for example, if you use the what are those Earth heroes for the superior boost, you will be pretty much okay. So it's up to you if you want to wait at some level points and stall your progression in the campaign, or go all in and compete at the harder events. My personal experience with the events, honestly, that I barely, well, I didn't ever get in the top 1000 in the solo competition, so I don't know, in my opinion, it doesn't worth it that much. You can go all in and do what you can with the resources you get in the events without going in the top 1 spot, because, you will still won't be able to get there most likely if you are not really trying hard. I'm not. That leads us to another point. You gotta level up the right hero. So if you will just level up everyone, you will get on the higher level, on the higher bracket, and you will encounter people with the really powerful heroes. And your heroes will be average, because if you upgrade everyone, you won't be able to focus down on some, important heroes. Which of those are important, which are not, I'm not really sure yet, because I know that some guys are really good, like our 10 guy you got in the very beginning of the game, like this guy Otto, he's pretty powerful, but some guys are not so good, and it's not always based on rarity. So this guy is common, but he still can do quite a lot for your team. Another good example would be Yera. I really like her, her skill is really powerful, specifically if she's combined with the water heroes. We'll talk about building the team a bit later, but right now you might be asking me a question, or yourself: how the hell do I progress if I can't level up my heroes beyond some specific points, so I won't go out of the bracket? There is an answer for that, and that answer is a gear. Leveling up the gear doesn't level up your character, and you can farm gear, and gear making your heroes so much stronger. Getting the good gear and the good gear sets for your heroes is really important, and it can break or make your team. I would recommend focusing on rare or epic gear, because it's way way more powerful, but it might be a little bit too hard to get for the early players. And even out of the common gear, there are different items. So there are items that give you +1 damage, like this Warrior's Trophy, which is not that good, as Stone Arrowhead that gives 2 damage from the start. Moreover, leveling it up will give you additional 2 damage, while leveling up the +1 will give you 1 additional damage, so it's really not worth it. You can salvage your gear, so for example, that Warrior's Trophy is totally useless for us, and if we will salvage it, we will get 25 normal shards, 3 rare ones and 0 epic ones. If we will level it up, we will spend 50 of those shards and 100 for the level 3, which is maximum level for the common gear, and if we will salvage it, we will get part of that back, so be mindful to properly allocate your resources for the gear upgrades. And yes, you can get higher rated gear this way, but in my opinion it doesn't worth it that much, because the price is way too steep, I have no idea. But yes, by dismantling the useless gear, you can get resources to upgrade the gear that you want. Another small advice about the gear, that you want to get percentage based gear for the heroes that have the high amount of it. So if you want to make your tank here, you would like to give him percentage of health, percentage of defense gear, that will be more efficient on them. On another hand, giving them percentage of damage will be kinda useless, or critical strike as well, because usually they don't do that much damage. On another hand, if you have the damage dealer with a really low health, like those spellcasters, those will benefit way more from the flat increase of their HP or protection or health, because percentage increase for them will be way less efficient. So you can allocate your gear effectively if you will give the flat increases for the guys who have the low basic stats and percentage increases for the guys who have really high stats. Moreover, there are gear sets. You can recognize those by clicking on an item, and over here at the right you will see the set. You can click this icon over here and you will see which items are required for the set and the set effect over here. So it's really efficient to make use of that, because that will make your team way better. As for the team composition, it is recommended to use 1 tank, 1 support, 1 healer and 2 damage dealers in the team, but early on you might not be able to do that. Moreover, you have no idea which heroes are good and which are not, so I would advise going with what you have right now without over leveling them that much. Moreover, I have a personal experience of using the heroes that have the buff. Every level when you start it, or the arena or anything, will have the buff over here at the top. Right now we have the water and air hero bonuses, hero levels, so there are strong and superior ones. Superior one seems to be better, so for this level it would be way better to use the air heroes, and that will allow you to use them way more efficiently with their lower base level. So instead of level 10 for this guy, we will have the level 16, which is pretty cool. Since we're here at the hero interface, you should use loadouts. This is a really interesting mechanics. It took me a while to figure out how it works, but basically you can have up to 8 loadouts, and those save with the gear equipped, so it's really important to have them properly set up. You will spend a lot of time customizing your team and gear for each fight. You will have different teams for arena and for the campaign, that is obvious, but you can get some basic stuff for some specific factions. So for example, we have the water team here, we use loadout, and all of them are equipped with their gear. So if we will change the gear around, we have to go select browse loadout, find the one where we want to save it, it will be usually the same one, and save to this slot. That will allow you to load the same loadout later, and most importantly, they will be equipped with the gear that they have right now. It will be unequipped from the other heroes, and this way you won't have to spend time equipping and unequipping your heroes all the time. So my way of doing this is using those 2 teams, first and second one, for the random teams that I use in the campaign, or like mixed teams, and all the others will be the faction based teams, and you will need them in the arena anyway, so why the hell not? Let's talk about the factions a little bit. There is nothing really crazy about that. There is no faction bonuses like one faction against another. You have only the bonuses for the levels so far, so yeah, you can mix them up as you want and use I don't know, air units against the earth units or dark against the light. It doesn't matter that much. Now about spending your resources. There are specific events from time to time, one-day events. You would like to spend your resources during that. There is an event for campaign progression. You would like to save some of your progress for that. That will give you good reward. There is an event for the gold spending, so I spent a bunch of gold during that day and got a lot of resources. And there is an event for guild dismantling, so you should basically waste your resources when there is a proper event for that. During the other time, you should be hoarding your equipment and the gear and the resources. And since we're talking about the spending, let's talk a little bit about spending your diamonds. Ooh, free chest. Nice. Yeah, you would like to spend, as a free-to-play player, I think the best way to spend your diamonds is on the legendary chest, because that will get you epic gear and that will get you some really good rare and epic cards. So in my opinion, this is the best way, because buying daily deals over here, not as good for the free-to-play player in my opinion, because diamonds here are really hard to come by, unlike other games, so you won't be, you know, spending them all around. Yeah, I would advise going for this. If you are pay-to-win player, you might be able to go for the deals, the packs over here, the daily deals. Those are pretty nice, and maybe some special deals. Oh, by the way, don't forget to claim your daily stuff from the special deals, from the shop, from the daily chest, and do all the arena stuff daily. So you would like to use up all your available keys every day. In the arena, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you will still get those keys whatever. So even if you are in the unlucky moment where you can't use your heroes properly and you're losing all the time, you just gotta grind it up and get all the keys to the chest, because it's really important. Moreover, if you are out of those, you can still keep playing and get higher ranking. First of all, that will help your guild, we'll talk about that in a second, and it will help you to climb the ladder if you are winning and get more rewards from these season rewards. And the season is limited, so after some time it will reset and you will have to start anew. So yes, the clans. Winning fights in the arena awards you with the clan chest tokens, and there are several tiers of that chest. The higher the tier is, the better a reward, so it is recommended to go as high as possible, all the way to 10. It's not that easy, because your guys, your clan mates should be really active, otherwise you will be in trouble. Look at that, I fell to 15th spot during this day. Other than that, the clan is also used in the events, so your overall clan contribution goes towards the clan goals and clan ranking, and if you can rank in top 100, you will get extra stuff. So yes, when the event is active, try to do as much as possible. That will help you to get the rewards, and those are pretty generous, and that will help your clan to get some extra as well. Moreover, daily you want to do the expeditions, those rewards you with the random stuff as well, and moreover there are different timings, so putting something like this 8-hour chest during the night when you're going to sleep is a good idea, and the shorter ones should be used during the day so you can collect them during your day. Moreover, you have the daily quest over here. That's pretty simple. You just do the tasks and get all the rewards, and that gives you the chest in the end. Same goes for the weekly quest. That's pretty straightforward. Campaign ones are the long-term goals that are being completed as you play the game. Moreover, every day there is a different elemental dungeon, and you want to do that as well in order to upgrade the skills of your heroes. That requires those, how they call it, essences, whatever. So yes, on the every day of the week, other than the Sunday, you will have the different elemental dungeon, and that will award you with the different stuff that will help you to get your heroes way stronger. Moreover, it doesn't decrease your XP as well, so you can stay inside of your bracket if you want to. So yeah, my personal goal right now is to make team of all the factions, so there will be 6 teams of different element, and gear them up, upgrade them, and be able to compete in the arena on any day. Get a lot of those essences to upgrade my guys, and deploy through the campaign. By the way, in the campaign there are different difficulties, so if you are stuck somewhere on the normal difficulty, you can always go on hard mode, and some levels, like specifically the first ones, will be way easier than your current ones in the normal campaign. And there is also an expert difficulty, which is way harder than that, but the rewards here are way better as well. So you can always attempt higher difficulties to get more stuff, specifically since every victory at the campaign will award you with a chest, and those items and cards can help you quite a lot in your progression. So yeah guys, I think those are all the basic tips that I can give you right now. We will make a more in-depth guide a bit later, so subscribe to the channel. And yeah, the most important thing in my opinion, is to have fun while playing games. So you can follow those guidelines, but don't forget to enjoy the game and do what you like the most. So being efficient isn't always the best option. So yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think of this guide, if you have any additional tips for the players of DarkFire Heroes. And while you go into the comments, don't forget to leave a like, share this video with your friends and clanmates, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos, and check the pinned comment and the video description for additional links. We have the Discord, fantastic place to be, you would love it. And we have more playlists over there, my social media, which is not really active, but if you wanna know how a blogger live in Russia, you would be welcome there. That's about it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Soviet out. До свидания.